Hi everybody. So I went down to Hobby Lobby today and I got a couple of these inexpensive stencils because I wanted to try this on something, let's say, inexpensive and less precious to me than one of my other well-loved stencils. This is an idea that I got directly from Peta Thompson, otherwise known here on YouTube as Miss Lady Petal, a dear friend of mine, and it is a fabulous idea. Why did I never think of this before? I have no idea. So I got these two stencils. We'll start with this one. So, which I'm pretty sure I already have this one, but that's fine. If I don't, I have it now, and if I do, now I'll have two. So when you're using stencils, especially on the jelly plate, you just don't get as nice of a print if you use it this way. You get the flowers, but then you have all this dead space. It's really nicer to get a nicer print if you have something that's more of a mask. And when you're stenciling in your art journal, I don't really need all of this yellow space. So what she does on some of her stencils, I don't think she does it on all of them, is she cuts them out. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So on this one, I'm just going to take my scissors here and I'm going to cut this frame off. So on the top I'm going to do that. On the sides I'm actually going to trim it. So that it's like that. You see that? Now of course if you have a hot knife or X-Acto knife, I have a X-Acto knife, I have a whole bunch of them because evidently I have an issue with hoarding X-Acto knives, but anyways, these are easy to use. These are just some plain old snips from the hardware store. These are from Harbor Freight. I think they're intended for cutting metal or something, but they're nice and sharp. I have a thing for scissors too. I have a lot of scissors. We won't go into my sharp and pointy things hoard, because yes, I do have one. I do have one. I admit it. So I'm going to just continue cutting the frame. I figured I'd start with this one because this was easier, but I'd also like some flower masks. So I thought that might be interesting to do a flower one too. And I don't have this particular flower one. So then we'll get to this down here and we'll just do that. So now look, we have this interesting, isn't that interesting? So that would be an interesting mask. Now if I wanted to really make it work so it was the same on both sides, I would probably cut these off all along here and lose this, and then it would be the same. You know what, I think I'm going to do that. Then it would be the same on both ends, because unbalanced things make me crazy. Yep, there we go. So isn't that so clever, right? So then you could do the flower. You could really do this with any stencil. You're just cutting the little frame away. You want to leave a little bit of a frame, but not this gigantic piece. Make sure I'm in frame on the camera. Speaking of frames, make sure I'm in frame on the camera. Would probably be handy. So I'm just kind of quickly and kind of purposefully unevenly going around the flower, because the petals on this flower are not even, and I want the little frame to mimic the shape of the petals. So it looks more organic when you print with it. Look at that. See? I love it. So I'm going to cut the rest of these out and I'll be right back. I'm back. So that only took a few minutes, and I have 5 new little flower masks. They're totally cute. And then this blue background mask. Very, very cute, and I can't wait to use them on my jelly plate. So give that idea a try. It wasn't hard at all. You just need a good pair of scissors. That's it, and some patience. It didn't take very long though to do, and I have a couple of stencils I know in my stash, one with some lotus flowers on it that I never use because of the way the flowers are positioned on the stencil is a little awkward. I would be more likely to use it more if it was a mask, so it's going to get cut up. Alright, that's it for today. Don't forget to go out today, do something nice for yourself because you deserve it, and I'll see you later.